I know you were, so. Alright guys, so some time has passed. Finding studs in these walls, it's an old building, very difficult. I actually just spent like the last hour trying to make sure that my left monitor on the gaming PC wouldn't fall. So we're gonna go ahead and resume right now. We're gonna go right back into fast forward mode and just enjoy the show.
Touch just to break it. You thought that I would need it back, but you didn't know that I faked it. No tears, no heart attack. Leave it all behind. Love me a new one. I won't waste my time. Fuck you, oh, let me show you how.
Alright guys, so through the grace of God, we have them all up as you can see. They're nice and even. Due to the gas spring, I was having an issue with this one because all the other ones, the gas springs, they activated just fine with no issue. All I had to do was adjust them by hand. The last two mounts that I put out, I needed to use an Allen wrench that came with it. I mean, I have it, but I just used this one, and you have to hold it in a certain position and you just crank it counterclockwise until the gas spring activates the way that you want it to. So what we're going to do from here is cable management. That's all we can do from here is cable management. And you know, but the kids love it, I love it, everybody loves it. Probably going to move these keyboard trays back a little bit, but I'm pretty ecstatic because I have more room on my desk than I've had, well, quite frankly, ever. So it's going to be exciting stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and get back into fast motion.
We stay out till we see the sun, but I can never get enough. My vision's blurry when the silence sticks around. We're not gonna settle down. I never worry, 'cause I'm out of my mind with you around, seeing the signs that you let me down, crossing the line. But I need you now, so get high enough to fly, just to fall back down.
Okay guys, well, we are done, man. This is several hours later and several videos. I actually was starting and stopping. I had to step out with my wife for a little bit. Had to stop many times just because the walls in this building, you know, a lot of the buildings in the city are old. This one is no exception. This building's almost 100 years old, and I was running into issues where finding studs was not the easiest thing in the world, but we got it done. And unfortunately, in these walls, traditional stud finders do not work. So it's very frustrating. And these wall mounts were only 2 screws, and the design is extraordinarily efficient. I only had a couple of issues. I think I mentioned earlier, 2 of the mounts I had to use an Allen wrench to tighten them up. And actually, I'm not sure if I released or tightened the pressure on the gas spring. However, it was for the 2 top side monitors, and you know, we got that squared away. Also, as much as I did get done, we do have only a couple of things, as you guys can probably see right here. There's some wires coming out. Not to fret though, there's nothing I can do about that much right now, because the cable management system that I ordered didn't come. It was in the cart, and then we ordered the stuff, and then we looked in the cart and it wasn't there, so there was like a mix-up. And so anyways, we ordered it, and that in hindsight is not going to be anywhere near the work that this was today. This is several hours later, guys. I mean, you guys are seeing an extremely condensed, version of what's going on. I'm exhausted. Just put it to you this way, all my family is asleep. It is now 1 o'clock in the morning. We did get a couple of projects going. I improved the recording system on my recording PC, as you guys can see up there. There is a new system by Neewer that I came across at Micro Center. It was only $30. Great, it's a great system. It's originally intended for a phone, but I ended up putting my webcam up there, my Logitech C920 for the recording PC, because it will now have better illumination with a mini ring light. The entire product is by Neewer. I will leave the description down below if you guys are interested in it. It was literally $29.99 for anybody who's interested in increasing their lighting for their content. There you go. But other than that, guys, like I said, it came out like a dream, man. All the monitors are aligned. My monitors have never been aligned. I've always had to just kind of get wall mounts and align them the best I could. But with these mounts, I mean, everything looks, you know, just amazing. And then when I do up the cable management, when it shows up, I will also leave the link for that down below. Check it out, because it's actually like a cable management system that can go around and different angles and stuff like that. But everything else I was able to get cleaned up, just tighten up little things. Like, I'm gonna have to definitely move this dust tomorrow and vacuum and get the hose back there and get out all that dust. Anybody who's ever screwed into drywall knows how it just sends dust everywhere. So, you know, nothing groundbreaking, but definitely moved, you know, some of the stuff around, cameras, mics, whatever. But at the end of the day, guys, I couldn't be happier with the project. Special shout out to my children and my wife that were helping me with the stuff, sometimes holding, you know, the mount while I was trying to get the screw in. More often than not to no avail, because I wouldn't catch a stud, and unfortunately there was no way to do it except to just keep on trying. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. Appreciate the idea for the video. Gonna be editing this probably for the better part of tomorrow and the day after. My foot is killing me, and I haven't even eaten, you know, I haven't showered, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, guys. But as I always tell you, man, be safe, be good, and be blessed, and I'll see you guys when I see you, man. Peace.